Welcome back to another episode of the T.W.K Ordinance Cast. I'm Cadillac, and joining me today is Gun and Chuck.
Wow,
Hello.
I got a double downgrade from last week. I'm
Yeah,
just Chuck
suck my
this week.
nuts.
That is dog water. I wanted an upgrade every week, not
Nope.
a downgrade. A double downgrade, actually. It
Nope.
took me a whole week to gain one word, and it only took me 1 week to lose 2 words.
It's because you disappeared. That's why.
I disappeared?
Yeah, because you were moving.
Wow.
I didn't
Yeah,
even
he's
disappear,
totally
dude.
right. Yep. What Gun said?
It was like
Mhm.
sub 72 hours that I was alive and active on Dixord.
Too long?
Too long, huh?
Just need to step it up. Yeah.
Nobody look at the activity hours of everybody else, huh? Unlucky.
I don't know what you're talking about or referring to.
All right. Well, yeah, welcome back again, Gun. Dude, 2 in a row. This is a new
Yeah.
record.
What's up, chat? I'm back. Thought I'd leave, but psych, I came back.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. It's almost like we changed the time that we record this so that you can be part of it more.
Mm-hmm. Now I can be here probably every time now, depending on the schedule.
If we
So
allow you, what you're just assuming
yeah,
that you're gonna be allowed in?
yeah. Obviously, I'm like all the content. You know?
Maybe you could just take Ricky's place. He doesn't seem too interested anymore.
I, how about that? I like being a guest. You know.
He didn't even defend his position. He's just like, yeah, that's fine.
um, I think I like the. I think I'm more of a guest type of person personally.
That's wild, dude. I
Same.
wish you'd said something several months ago when we talked about this, and you said the
Whoa,
exact
whoa, whoa,
opposite.
whoa,
You
whoa,
know,
whoa, 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 whoa.
dude.
Okay, hold
Maybe
on.
there is Widow Wiki drama, huh? All right. Well, tell us about your week, Gun. What'd you do since the last time
Um,
we spoke?
It's been pretty good. I've just been it's finals week for school, so I've kind of just been hammering out a lot of projects and finals right now. So kind of busy, but almost done. So looking forward to that. So other than that, though, it's kind of just been the same thing: playing Valorant, work, school. So I guess actually I did go to an anime convention 2 weeks ago. That was fun.
You went
So
to an anime convention.
yeah, I did with Livy.
Approximately
So
how far away from you was this?
just in Boise.
Yeah, gum. What
So
what was there? Was it cool? Do you have
yeah, it was
pictures?
really cool.
How come you didn't post any
I got,
pictures in Discord? Why is this the first time I'm hearing about
because
this?
Cause you know me, I like to I don't know, I hide that kind of stuff. I guess I don't have any pictures of me. I have pictures of like Livy, like getting pictures of cosplayers. So it was really fun though.
Nice. Did you meet your
To see
hero?
her. My hero, I met my favorite voice actor, which was really cool. So
So is Hero.
That's cool, dude.
yeah, there's like a Smash Bros tournament, and if you like won, you got like $1,500.
And you
I
won?
didn't win.
Oh,
No,
unlucky.
I didn't win. So maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Got a bunch of fun games, got some food. Apparently, I found out you can't rent a hotel until you're 21. So I like booked and paid for a hotel. And then I got there, and then they're like, actually, you can't have this hotel because you're not 21. So that kind of sucked. So I had to like drive home at like 12 o'clock at night, but it's whatever. So
Wow.
yeah, I learned a lot about stuff. So,
That's pretty unlucky. You turn around and drive 4 hours home, huh?
well, we just stayed the whole time. And yeah,
That's
I
brutal,
was so
dude.
tired though.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's kind of what's been going on with me.
Becoming a real adult. What a psycho.
Yeah, I gotta do some real adult stuff.
How about you, ice cream slinger?
I've been pretty good. Just been working. Got my biggest paycheck I've gotten as a working person. Um,
Dude, which was? Are you gonna disclose that information?
no, dude, I'm too big now. I make too much money to disclose how much I make. Um, I'm just kidding. It was $500.
Whoa, whoa,
Or it was
whoa,
like
whoa, whoa.
520.
Now you legally have to pay taxes on that. Well, I guess you
Yep.
legally had to before, but now
I
you're
had
like
to. I had
obligated.
to all the time, but like now I like kind of have like I. Yep.
That's unlucky.
Fucked.
We'll just say that he was lying for clout. Wow, wow, wow.
It was a trick.
Wow, wow, wow. The ice cream slinger makes the big ruble, huh?
Yeah, I could actually pay for gas. Gas is going down in California too.
Not for long, dude.
Hey, listen, it was $60 for a tank instead of 80.
It's just nice to win one every once in a while.
That's what Gavin Newsom said.
That poor man. So just slinging ice cream at no school because we're on summer, just working, and your life is
I'm on
boring,
summer
huh?
school.
Oh, we did so bad we have to do summer school.
Freshman
What?
year since.
Freshman year sins.
And my dad, when my dad found out I had to do it, he got so mad he didn't let me do it online.
What's your schedule like for summer school? Like, is it every day or?
8:30 to 12:45 Monday through Friday.
Oh my
Next week's my
gosh.
last week.
Oh, okay, it was only like,
It
the
was
majority of your summer. Wow, that sucks, dude.
no, it was just July, like yeah, most of July ish.
Dude, that's brutal.
Was that just
I
because you were like
I
not
was
passing
just dumb.
classes
I
or
yeah, I
not
was
showing
just
up?
dumb and I didn't do any of the work.
Oh.
Yeah, we got a little too obsessed with making rubles by selling illegal substances instead of doing our homework, huh?
Well, there's also Tarkov. Okay, let's not. I
Its
played
own addicting substance.
all I did was sell drugs and play Tarkov. I mean, sell
Dude, this kid
legal
never played
substances.
Tarkov with me.
What do you mean? That was the time where you would be like, "Hey, you wanna
So are you telling me
wanna
that
pop
you're
an energy
doing summer
drink?"
school for choices that you made 3 years ago? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm telling you.
That's brutal.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to do it online, but my dad got really angry,
Wow. So
and
wait,
he's like, "You gotta go in person."
so in other words, it's my fault, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's all your fault. It's always your fault. That's just kind of
Wow.
how everything works.
Dude, I wish that Ricky would play Tarkov with me again. I wish anybody would
No,
play Tarkov with me. We have search and destroy in Tarkov now. The kits are the best that
Oh,
they've
it's
ever
here now?
been.
Okay.
Like the game's in the best state it's ever been with the best game mode. There's no downtime, and like just nobody wants to play. It's so
you can't,
tragic.
dude. You can't. Sorry.
I'm sure Peanut Butter would like to.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
sure he
Whoa,
would,
whoa, whoa,
and
whoa,
he
whoa,
will
whoa, whoa,
never
whoa,
be
whoa.
allowed ever again. Update on the peanut butter story.
Shoot.
Apparently,
just
there
gonna
is
News.
a Sex with Hitler Part 2 that Zach and I found on Steam. And
Don't tell me. No.
and Zach decided that
Stop.
he's gonna buy it for everyone on his friends list for Christmas.
What? What? No. What?
I don't
no.
want that.
It's only like $2, so good deal. Good deal.
Yikes.
Can
I
like, opt out
turned
of
Ricky up. Let me know if he's louder or not.
Do I have to like text a phone number or something?
Yeah.
To the mic?
You actually have to drop 20 gifted if you don't want that to happen to you Christmas. So
Oh shoot.
Gosh dang it.
it's kind of a steep entry fee. Sorry, guys.
Extortion. Entry fee.
Yeah, to not be
About
on
an Audi
the
fee.
Sex with Hitler gang. So anyway, it was pretty funny. We were looking through the reviews. Everybody was pretty upset that Hitler has 2 testicles in game, because in real life he only had 1. So historically inaccurate. And that's why they gave it a negative review, which I thought was funny for the
That's pretty
caliber of
funny, yeah.
people that buy that game. But anyway, I guess it's my turn. I moved. I have better internet now. It's mega juiced, as the kids say.
Mega Jews? Whoa, okay, Hitler.
Big Riz.
I don't know if that's how you use that word.
I have the big Riz now. So
That. Yep.
yeah, I learned a lot of new words this week. A lot of new fun
And
words.
last week, Chuck was wild when we were playing Tarkov. He was just no capping, chatting, just it was
No
wild.
capping, chatting.
Unhinged.
Can you explain to
Chuck.
me what that means?
Let's coin that
Gungan, I don't
term.
think I've ever. I don't think I've ever heard that string of words together before.
I would just call it unhinged Chuck. That's what I call it. So
What
I don't
an
really.
what an absolute monster.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we can jump into Tarky Land. Nobody plays dead game. Completely and utterly dead game now. We got some
It just kinda
huge
sucks.
updates in the last 2 weeks. We
Yeah, dude. No more headgear. Like clipping. Like that's pretty big.
I
That's
don't think
exactly what I was
that's
wanting.
in the game yet. I don't think that's real. I think that's in a future update. The big updates that we got: Blast Gang released for Arena, which is the search and destroy game mode. So now we have Plant the Bomb, much more balanced. They reworked 2 of the maps, which is tragic because they ruined Bull, and now Bull sucks. And now you can buy PvE for $20 on the website. You can buy PvE Tarkov for $20, and you can buy offline PvE Tarkov with your friends for $20, which only works in PvP Tarkov, where you don't get any progression, but you can play offline raids with your friends.
Wait, so if I have EOD, I can't. Do I still have it, or did I lose it?
No, you don't lose anything if you have EOD. I was just
Get a
making
load of
fun
this
of
guy.
the redundancy of that. Like, you can buy the offline
Oh.
mode of Tarkov, which doesn't do anything at all, right? So no progression. Like, that's what we were doing with like our custom games in reserve when we were like
Yeah.
killing each other like 2 wipes ago, right?
Mhm.
Like, you can buy that for $20, or you can buy PvE Tarkov and play with your friends for $20.
Oh, okay.
It's just like a
I see what you mean.
It's just like a funny little redundancy, but I'm pretty sure that the clipping's still in the game. I'm pretty sure that didn't happen. Nikita made a tweet about that, but I'm almost certain it's not in the game. What, do you have anything else to say about that, Ricky? Do you know if it's in the game or not, or what?
Nope.
So, what did you see somebody talk about it and you just assumed it was in?
No, I saw the tweet from Nikita and I was like sick.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure that is not in the game as of yet, but I could be wrong. I don't.
That will bring me back.
I put that will bring me back. He says.
That's what I've been waiting for.
Holy. Yeah. It's not in the game. That's not there yet. The only thing that happened this last week is that PvE went on for sale on the website for $20. That's all that happened. So Ricky did a little bait. He did a little bait at the front there.
Bait and Ricky.
Whoa.
Trickin'.
I think that's it for Tarky Land. I'm a level 45. I've played no raids in the regular wipe, so it's pretty busted. In other words, I guess they nerfed XP in Arena too. They got rid of tier 2 kits as well. You can only play with tier 3s now. So like Gunner and Woot
What the
were
freak?
trying to grind out tier 3 kits so that we could use them, and now we can just use them for free. Neither of them have played the new game mode or with tier 3 kits yet, which is hilarious. Yeah, that's I think that's it for Tarky Land.
When are you gonna get a Tarkov sponsor?
A Tarkov sponsor? Can you name a single
Yeah.
content creator alive that has a Tarkov sponsor?
Me.
Yeah, I gotta look.
Dude, that's not a thing, man.
Dude, that is pretty wild actually. Where did you?
That's not a real thing.
You're like, I just had to check,
Who deleted my comment here? Now they're gonna think it was me, dude. Unacceptable. All right, well, I guess we can talk about the next. I guess this is semi-important, the presidential
little.
assassination. Gunnar, give us the rundown. Tell us what happened.
Okay.
Give us a
so
date too.
basically,
Date this bad boy.
I don't know what it was like. Was it like a week ago?
The
I don't
13th,
remember the date.
July 13th.
On July 13th, 2024, an attempt was made on President Trump.
Former
During
former
An
President
attempt?
Trump.
Former?
Former President Trump Okay.
Yeah,
An
attempt.
attempt?
I think
Attempt
it
at
was. I
what?
think it was in.
Is this the porn star trying to
attempt.
get back
Well,
at him?
I'm getting to it. I'm
At the
getting to it.
casting
I'm getting-
couch?
An attempt was made on Trump's life, in Pennsylvania, somewhere
What is this weird voice
during
that
a
you're
rally,
doing?
a Trump rally. Okay.
He's a spokesperson.
And
What percentage are
yeah.
you sure that it was Pennsylvania and not a different state?
50.
Only 50?
50%.
Why
What's
did you
the other?
say
What's
it
the other
then?
50%? So that it has to be 2 states. So what's the other one?
Virginia. I don't know.
Wow, I didn't know that
Now,
that was a
continuing.
coin. One side's Virginia, one side's Pennsylvania. That's cool.
Mhm.
I just know Gunner too well. So the second you said 50, I knew it was
There
just
was
a coin.
there was a guaranteed locked-in other answer for the other 50%.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew. I knew. Deep down, I knew.
Oh, that's funny. Anyway, carry on, Gun. Tell us the sitch.
So, during his the Trump rally, enemy combatant got on a roof and attempted to take
CNN.
Trump's life.
So it would be a domestic terrorist. The titles
Domestic
are
terrorist.
extremely important here. Yeah.
Yep. Domestic terrorist got on the roof with a rifle. I don't know if it was scoped or not. Maybe. And shot
It
at
wasn't
Trump.
scoped.
Wasn't scoped.
Whatever
And shot at
whatever
Trump.
scoped means. I don't know. It didn't have
Sighted.
it didn't have a scope on it if that's what a rifle
Mhm.
being scoped is.
Yes. So then the shooter aiming at Trump shot his shot, and Trump, just being lucky, I mean, probably like it was luck, yeah, but somehow turned his head and the
My
bullet
God.
nicked his ear instead of killing him, and it was like pretty crazy. And then all of a sudden the Secret Service was like jumping on him, and then Trump was like, "Get my shoes," and then they like rushed him out, and he was like alive still.
He
And it
was
was pretty
like
cool.
alive still. Does that mean he's not anymore or
No, he's still alive.
okay.
No, he died.
Yeah,
for a
and then
second,
there's like
though.
some cool like pictures of him like sticking his hand in the air, like, "Yeah, I fight for America, even though I'm in the face of danger. I still stand up." So very inspirational.
What's your
And
What
yeah,
did it speak to you, Gun? What inspiration did it speak to you?
I was like, "Dang, this guy really cares about our country. If he's just willing
w-
to stand up again."
I'm so
what?
happy I asked that. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
What? Okay. So, yeah, tell us more, Gun. Like, do you think that it was fake?
Was it faked?
Do you think Trump hired that guy to shoot him or
No, I don't
What
think it was faked.
what do you think we should be calling the shooter?
The shooter, like what, like call him what? A shooter?
Like what's its title?
I don't know his name. You're confusing me, Cadillac.
Okay, moving on.
I don't think it was faked. I think that's just like
So
you have
like
to be
what?
pretty crazy.
Like
to,
what do you think the story is? Like how was that guy able to get up there and blast him, you know?
The Secret Service did a really bad job of securing the perimeter and not like covering roofs and stuff that he could get on. And also like I heard there was like some like people saw him, the guy getting on the roof, and they like contacted like the police and stuff, and like nothing happened. Like you could see like on the sniper on the roof, like I think you could like see that they're like looking at him. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm not fully sure. I don't have proof.
Oh,
But,
live feed.
Yeah.
so
Keep going. Keep
This
going.
just in.
So you
they're
think
like this.
you
Oh, yeah,
think
that's
that it
the
was just
picture.
like you think it was just like a lapse in security and he just got in there, got kind of lucky, ripped off a couple rounds, popped him in the ear and then got clapped, huh?
I mean, maybe the Secret Service doesn't like Trump and they wanted him to, I don't know. So tried to like take him down, but I don't think Trump would have tried to fake it. So that's
It's
kind of
interesting.
yeah.
Interesting.
But there's definitely a lot of bad stuff that happens.
Wow.
So,
What about
yeah.
you? What about you,
Someone
Ricky?
else
What's your
died
take?
too.
Yeah,
He
somebody
survived by
died.
the grace of God.
God whispered in T.W.K's ear, and he was like, turn to your left, buddy. Turn.
Exactly what happened.
Think so? You
That
think
just
that?
means it's meant to be.
No,
That's
give us your honest opinion on the situation. You can give us your own recap if you think Gunner missed out a few details. If there's anything important that you think he missed.
I think he got like I guess like he got the bullet points.
Get it? Bullet points?
So funny.
Wow, I'm such a silly guy. Anyways, so Mr. Retard Oswald, he was an interesting guy. I'll say that it wasn't what I expected because I found out that Trump got shot while I was at work. So I was very curious. I was expecting it to be like someone with like dyed hair, you know, like something like that, and it turned out to be some weird little high school kid.
Dyed
That,
hair, you know. That doesn't imply anything. Yeah.
The
Carry
California
on.
people.
Sorry.
Is that a better one? I don't.
Equally insultive, but carry on.
I live here. It's okay. I'm allowed to be. Anyways, I completely lost what punchline I was gonna have for
Oh
that.
no, dude, you were talking about the
Thanks, Chug.
shooter
It's
for
all
some
your.
reason.
It was.
There was
It
gonna
was
be a
all your
punchline
fault.
and I ruined it. Oh man.
It's all your fault. Anyways, I think it was pretty wild, to be completely honest. I definitely think that there was someone that let it happen. There's definitely someone that had a lapse, or not a lapse in judgment. They decided to let him take the shot. Like someone definitely wanted Trump to get shot there and let that guy get on the roof, in my opinion. But that's just me,
Dang.
you know, just a dummy.
That's wild, dude. So you're all in on conspiracy side then.
I feel like I don't know if it goes as deep as some of the conspiracies I've been saying, but like definitely at least one person was like, all right, get on up there, big guy.
Get on up there, big guy. And
Take
he
your
was
shot.
little. He wasn't a big guy.
He gave him a cassette playing Eminem. It was like, this is your big shot and your big opportunity. And yep.
And
Okay,
then
one
Eminem
moment.
started rapping.
Palms are sweaty. Weak arms are heavy. So
That's why he missed. His palms were heavy.
Finger is bloody, huh? Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Mom's
nice.
spaghetti. He's nervous.
Nice. Yep, T-Dog got blasted, man. We this is cool. I mean it's sad. It's really sad, obviously. It's very sad that someone died for no reason who didn't probably deserve it.
That was sad.
I'm pretty torn on if I'm happy or sad that T-Dog lived. I really prefer for him and Biden to not be the president again. But at the same time, I don't necessarily wish death upon him. So I'm pretty torn. Pretty torn on if it was a good or a bad thing. It was probably a bad thing. We'll go with that as the public answer.
He lives?
Yeah, 'cause like if him and
Really?
Biden both died and we were forced to pick somebody else to be the president, I feel like there's no way that that's not a good thing, you know? So
I mean, yeah, but I still don't think it's okay.
Well,
to,
how do we get the other guy if one
prey on
guy
someone's
goes down?
downfall?
Is
well,
the real
I think
question.
Mother Nature might take care of the other guy, dude.
Yeah,
It's not looking good.
I don't know, man. It's only a few months. He's been sticking it out. You could tell he's been stimming.
It's
So
just been getting drastically worse over the last 7 days. Whatever stems he
No,
was
and then-
taking,
and
they're
then
out.
we cut-
He needs to make
then-
another black key card run, dude. He's
Nah.
fresh out.
Nah, every single time there's an ad break, he suddenly gets a lot more energetic. It's just our president.
Like the morphine stem from Tarkov is real, and only the president has them, and it's just heroin, 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 heroin.
Yep.
Great
He has
stuff.
an SJ6 that he just pops.
Yeah, it's pretty wild though. We're yeah, this is like a 9/11. That's a pretty big deal. Presidential assassination is no small thing to happen. I feel like it's getting downplayed pretty heavily, but yeah, pretty wild.
Did you see some of the like news headlines from like some of the left news channels?
Yeah, about like how there was a loud noise and then Trump wandered off stage.
Trump fell on stage
I
after
also
loud noise
saw
and crowd.
I also saw the equivalent brain dead statements from Trump. Right, there's the phone call that RFK released or his son released
Oh
on
yeah, that
accident,
was
where
I forgot about that.
Trump says that he got shot by what do they call them? AR-15s. You know, that's a high caliber gun. Yeah, that's a tough rifle.
Oh, I
Were
think I
Trump's
read
exact
that
words.
and I was like, what?
So news to me. I didn't know, but apparently the AR-15 is a high caliber rifle. I don't know what high means,
Yeah,
right? Because
shut.
normally we refer
It's
to
Where's
them
the
as like
cutoff? Typically, I
large
consider
and
the
small.
yeah,
So like,
yeah, like
what's a low caliber rifle? Like, I
where's
don't
the cutoff?
understand.
Is it like from like pistol to AR, or is
Our
it
See,
like
look,
pistols,
shut.
5.56 to 7.62?
like, is
Is
9mm a lower caliber rifle
is
or
45 high caliber because
No,
it's a
it's
bigger
bigger caliber.
pistol caliber
yeah, is
than
9mm a
9 mil?
higher caliber than 5.56 because it's bigger? Does Trump? No,
Yeah,
he
bigger
doesn't.
number.
That
So,
means
How it
12. My
works.
12
Bigger
gauge
number
is the
equal bigger.
biggest caliber.
and then I also learned that AR-15s are tough. You know, like I
Yeah.
dare you to try and make one of them cry. I bet you can't, dude. They're tough. So that's yep, a lot of dumb stuff from everybody coming out. Shoot, oh, that was funny. I said shoot. T-Dog also picked his
You're
vice
hilarious.
president. So
Who's the vice
there's
president?
his name is JD Vance. He's like a representative or a senator, I'm not sure, for Ohio. He he's just a guy, you know. He's just a T-Dog supporter, that's all. Just another dude. So, yep, pretty awesome. Well, no matter what, this like a year will be like probably the most impactful. I would be willing to say of like our whole lives, unless a nuclear war happens. Like that picture of Trump, like you will see that for the rest of your life, right? Like it's gonna be like some of the pictures, like 9/11 or like the Marines on Iwo Jima putting the flag up.
Yeah, no, it's definitely going to be in some history books for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah, and then like if Trump wins now, because he probably will. If we think about it, like who's gonna see that and like not vote for that guy now? Like of the average moron, or sorry, the average American.
I don't know how trustworthy this information is, but through the grapevine, says that Trump is already winning many of the swing states.
Yeah, but like we can't trust any of that information. I feel like they
Yeah,
each side says
yeah.
they're winning
that-
the
I
swing
said through
states
the
the whole
grapevine.
time, and then yeah. But anyway, like if he wins though, like this will be the first time we've seen a president like get elected and then lose and then win against the same dude like in the next cycle. Like that will be
And
probably a first and only like ever for the country if that
and
happens.
be a convicted felon.
And we will also have a convicted felon as the president. Not for long, because I'm sure he'll pardon himself. But that will also be very, very historical. So yeah, and then like if Biden gets elected, you know, that'll be the first time in like 20 years that we see a sitting president die of old age. Or maybe he'll get through it. I mean, maybe he'll get through it.
Didn't
He'll tough it out.
RFK already
I got
didn't he
faith.
die of old age?
RFK. So that guy is just a dude. He's not a president yet. So JFK got assassinated, so I don't really know who you were thinking of there.
Wait. I'm confused.
De Stimuletos.
I'm pretty sure the last
President
president.
Roosevelt?
Yeah, President Roosevelt was the last president we have die of
Yeah.
like old age, and he died of like Parkinson's or something during World War II. So
That's pretty.
Yeah.
Yikes.
here, I've got a fun quiz for you guys. Don't cheat.
Oh,
How many? I'm gonna
you
ask a
look
question.
silly.
I'm
You
gonna-
look silly. Stop.
I'm gonna ask a president. I'm gonna ask a name. I'm gonna ask a question.
I'm
Wow,
not good at
dude.
presidents. Wait,
Relax,
actually,
relax,
stop.
relax.
Wait, fuck.
I'm gonna ask a question. Gunner's gonna give his answer. Then Kai's gonna
Why do I
give
have to
his
go first?
answer. Okay, how many presidents have been assassinated? No cheating. No cheating. Let's just do it for funsies, okay? I got it wrong. Nat got it wrong. Zach got it wrong. None of us knew because we're all idiots. So, gun. How many presidents have been assassinated?
Like dead or attempt? like as well.
Killed, assassinated, dead, and then I want their names too. So go ahead, tell me, Gun.
Oh fuck. Okay, fuck.
Abraham.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You can be confident with that first one.
JFK,
No,
JFK.
say the first one, and we didn't quite catch it all the way.
Abraham Lincoln.
Okay, that's good. Okay, you can also tell us a little bit about his assassination. We'll get bonus points for that.
He got shot in the back of the head, like watching a theater or something. I'm not sure.
Watching a theater. Yeah, that's not the correct phrasing of the sentence. But yeah, okay, correct. Good job. Okay, what's your next one?
Is it President McKinley?
Okay, tell us about who this man is and how he was assassinated.
I know he died. I know he got shot.
Dude, I'm so cooked.
I would
This
be
is
willing-
Okay, I don't know. Is it just those two? I don't know. Oh, like no, wait, Roosevelt, right? So 3.
So Roosevelt didn't get assassinated. So
Oh wait, he passed away. Whoops.
No, his
2.
wait. So what happened to President McKinley? Gun.
I
What
don't know. I just remember hearing about it. I don't know. Then it was.
you remember hearing about President McKinley's assassination?
Well, like I just heard like he like died. I'm just guessing.
through the grapevine.
What? Okay, if you
You want-
can't tell me like a
I don't
little bit
know.
about the assassination, we're just that's gonna be voided.
gonna-
We're gonna say that you cheated and that you Googled it. Okay, so
I
Gun
would say
got
it was
1.
2.
So you think only one? Well, I guess you think 2 were killed. Then you think it was President McKinley and Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Wow, that is bonkers. Okay, all right, Ricky, you can't do worse than
Okay,
that.
Okay.
What's the first one?
So Lincoln,
Okay.
the boy. And we got
By any
JFK.
chance, do you know who killed Lincoln? For fun, extra points, because everybody should know from school. No way,
fuck.
dude. What? You guys weren't taught anything, dude.
No, they definitely taught us it, but like it definitely didn't matter enough to me.
That's brutal. Okay. All right, next. So we
Man,
got
that
Abraham
sucks.
Lincoln.
I heard it recently too. That sucks. And then JFK.
Okay, and that's okay. That was the answer I was expecting out of both of you, but somehow, some way,
Yeah.
Gunner strayed off.
Yep, I don't even know. Yep.
I'm just that smart.
Okay, so yep, Abraham Lincoln, right after the Civil War, got shot in the back of the head by John Wilkes Booth in a theater.
Oh my gosh,
And
that's
then,
why.
And then he jumped off of the stage, broke his leg, said some crazy cult stuff, ran off into the woods. It was like a 2-week chase, and then they eventually like found him in a barn and burned it down, and he died. So that's like a super famous one. Maybe it was like just because of where I grew up, or I don't know. I like have lots of details about the Abraham Lincoln assassination like burned into my brain. So, and then the other one that I guessed was JFK, and that was a parade, right? And he was rolling on by, and Lee Harvey
by
Oswald.
Yep.
What was that cancerous sentence that
I
just
don't
came
wanna
out of
be-
you?
I remember I had an Alexa. Sorry.
So yeah, and he got sniped, and that's like it's caused a lot of issues, right? We call it the magic bullet. I'm sure you guys have heard that because they supposedly have the bullet that killed him in the museum, but the bullet's like fully intact, which is why we call it the magic bullet. It's pretty similar to like Hitler, like his skull is on a museum somewhere, but it's like the size of like a 4-year-old girl. It like physically couldn't be his. It's just like there's some plot holes, which is why there are so many conspiracy theories about it. Small shout out. Let me know on YouTube. He's a super, super big channel, but he has an awesome video that talks about the building that Lee Harvey Oswald shot JFK from. Super entertaining, super high quality content that I've like found in the last 6 months.
Does he talk about the grassy knoll from afar?
No,
or-
so he specifically talks about the building because there are like more conspiracies and plot holes with the building and the dates and time and like the timeline of the building than there is like anything else. Yeah, and then there's like supposedly there was a second shooter. Yeah, there's crazy stuff going on with JFK. But his video specifically just talks about the building. Like if you watch the video, it'll really open your eyes on like why they're so like we've had a lot of horrible things happen in history, and like most conspiracy theories are like pretty like padded down, like nobody really believes them because they're kind of crazy, right? But like long, like far and wide, almost everybody agrees that like something funny happened with um JFK's assassination. Like something's wrong there, and like what the official story isn't correct. And then Martin Luther King, everybody pretty widely accepts like something funny went on there, right? Like, and those two are like ones that people pretty openly like accept conspiracy theories on over like anything else. So, and like if
JFK's head just did that.
yeah, if you watch that video from Let Me Know, it'll kind of show you why there are so many plot holes. But yeah, okay. So those were the only two that I knew of. Like I don't remember being taught about
I thought
anything else
about it
ever.
for like a really long time, and I really couldn't think of like anything I heard ever
Yeah.
about anything.
So I googled it, and there are two other presidents that were killed.
Wow.
Gunnar googled it too, and that's how he was able to get one of their names right because he
No.
cheated. But so the first
Uh-oh.
one, he was after Lincoln. So this is in 1881. His name's
Back to
James
back?
James A. Garfield. No. This is 20 years later. His name's James A. Garfield. He was hanging loose at a train station. Somebody just rolled up, bopped him twice, and rolled off. And then he died like 80 days later of infection. And like many years later, like hundreds of years later, they did more analysis, and they think that the infection that killed him wasn't caused by the bulge, but from the doctors like trying to fix him, like touching his back and like probing the wound with their unsterilized hands. Because if you didn't know, we didn't start washing our hands in the medical field until like the early 1900s. It just like wasn't a practice. So that's a fun one for you. But he got blasted and then died a little bit later. The next one is William McKinley, which is the one that Gunnar cheated on.
No, I'm looking up now.
This is in 1901. He was at like a circus or like a carnival, and somebody just rolled up and shot him again. And he also died like 2 weeks later from, I think he got shot in like the stomach or something, and
Wow.
they couldn't repair it. So, yeah, 4 presidents have been assassinated. There have been tons of assassination attempts and plots, so it's not really worth going over.
Just too quick before they could even do anything. That's why we don't know them.
Yeah, unlucky. Certainly unlucky. That was fun. What a fun game. We'll have to do more games, you know. I'll have to come up with
I'll pass.
more funny questions. Like on stream a couple weeks ago, we did the whole war thing. I went through and I asked everybody what the death count of like the U.S. soldiers in World War II and Vietnam were, and we got to see how absurdly wrong every single one of us were. So, well,
Oh,
we'll have to
God.
do that. It's kind of fun. We'll get to see how horribly taught in history you guys were in school, because I think we all got cheated a little bit. But anyway, so yeah, pretty big historical event happened. Definitely something that I'll like remember forever. So we were moving, right? Wifey was babysitting somebody's dog, and I just like plowed through the middle of the night, and I just like moved all of our stuff from like 9 p.m. until like 5 a.m. from apartment to next apartment, and then like the next day I got on, and Zach was like, "Did you hear about the orange guy's ear?" And I was like, "What? Like, why? Why do I care about T.W.K's ear?" And then he was
Ear
like,
infection.
"Somebody blasted him." And I was like, "What?" So
I heard about it at work.
yeah, so I heard about it a couple of days later. I didn't get to be like one of those people that was like, I was standing by the TV and I watched it happen.
I walked upstairs. My parents were both at the TV. So like,
So
dang.
my 9/11 was the
My
last 2 minutes.
9/11. It's like my truth, but yeah, carry on.
So I was on the last 2 minutes of my break at the cold place.
Ice cream slinger. Yeah.
And I just get a text from one of my friends in the group chat, and they're just like, "Hey, someone got Trump," and
Someone
I
got
instantly-
Trump.
yeah, I'm dead serious. Like the most vague, like
Someone got him.
I was like, man. Like, I was like, what does that mean? Like kidnap? Like what?
Kidnap, shot. Yeah, what? You guys playing a card game that I don't know about? Like, what's going on?
So after playing a little bit of like charades, I guess, over text, I don't even know. I like the last minute is when I found out that he got shot. So like I didn't even get to like go look at Twitter to go like figure out what happened. So I just had to like spend the rest of my like 3 hours just like, man, what the fuck happened to Trump? I didn't know if he lived. I don't know if he died. I didn't know that he just got shot in the ear. I was just like, man, what the fuck is
Yeah,
going
it
on,
feels
guys?
kind of unfair to say that he even got shot because, like, it literally like grazed his
Yeah.
ear. So
Yeah, he still got shot.
I
He hit.
mean,
Yeah.
like when we played tag as kids, did we count grazes? You know, like I don't think so.
Yeah, I
So
did.
you played a different. They played a different kind of tag in those weird closed-off rooms behind the library where
No,
you went to
stop.
school, Gun.
No.
But anyway, yep, T-Dog got blasted. Pretty wild, pretty nuts. I'm sure that there'll be plenty more for us to talk about on that much later. So we'll let her go for now.
Is it story time now?
It is story time now, Gun. So
Yay.
you
Oh my
Oh,
god.
which one I want to do?
yeah, we
Wow.
can. You guys, we can't really do a vote because there are two of you. So if you pick different ones, but
Like a gun vote. He's the guest.
I'll let you
Oh,
guys.
yeah,
I can already see what he has highlighted.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll let you pick. I'll let you pick a
This better
storyline
not
if
be
you
any,
wanna.
like,
If you
clickbait,
wanna read
like
it,
the last one.
you can read all the names out if you want. So we all
right.
know.
All right.
Give
We
us a
got
refresher.
Wiki's Intro to EFT, Chuck's Work Stories, Old Turkey Days, T.W.K. lore, my favorite one, Ambushed by a Little Person, Half of a Cat, 9 Stitches in My Thumb, and Stabbing a Bear.
Nice, dude. Yeah. So which one? What are we picking?
Ambushed by a Little Person.
Ambushed by a little person. Okay. Hopefully this isn't too offensive. Wow, this emoji that whichever one of you put is like extremely ironic for the
Oh god.
story that
Did
I'm
I
about
nail
to
it? Did I do it? Did I nail it?
Okay, so my sophomore year of high school, I got asked to, dude, what's the Halloween dance called? Gun in Rexburg, Idaho. What's
I
it
think it's just
called, dude?
called. I think it's just called the Halloween
It's a
dance. I
it's
don't
a girls' choice dance. There
Yeah.
are like 2 of them every year, and it's
Oh, Sweethearts and
yeah, I don't
I
know
can't
what
remember
the
the last one.
Halloween one is, but anyway, so I got asked by a girl in my ward back in the old Idaho
In
to go to that
prison?
dance. No, religious. Well, we kind of were, but so
That was the joke.
she was like very quiet. She was like one of the few people that still did wow, dude, I gotta try to. So there's a choir band or orchestra. That's what it is with the violins, right, guys? So she was one of the few kids who still actively chose to do that in high school. So like we were all forced to pick one of the 3 in like middle school and like junior high, but then like you didn't have to do that anymore if you didn't want to, and like very very few kids like still did it, and they were kind of different is the word that I'm gonna go with. So the whole group that we were like going to the dance with was like a bunch of her orchestra friends. So they were all on the more like cautious, chill, regular people side, right? So we like we had like a day date where we like made shirts, we like painted on them or something, and then we like went to a soda shop and got soda and hung out, and then we
That sounds kind of stupid.
yeah, it was pretty lame. So and then we had the dance. Okay, so during the day, we do the day date, and then I drop her off at her house, and then I like leave, right? And then like 2 minutes later, I turned around for whatever reason, and I drove like back down the same road where I dropped her off, and she like couldn't get into her house for whatever reason. So I like stopped again, and I was like, what's wrong? And she was like, I can't get into my house. My family's not there. And we were having like a ward party. I think it was the trunk or treat at like the church. So I drove her back over to the
Trunk or
church.
treat?
And yeah, dude, everybody would pull up in the parking lot of the church. They'd open their trunks and it was like Halloween. You know, like walk around and like knock on doors and get candy, but like you do it at people's cars and their trunks, and it's a big thing. It's a big thing in Mormon, Idaho, and Utah. It's anyway. So I drove back over there and dropped her off with her family. So like it was already a weird day because like that happened, and then like whatever happens, we meet back up like several hours later. It's like dark. It's like 9, 10, 11 p.m. So we go to the dance at the high school. We pull up. You know, we're at the dance for like we were probably only there
Drop
for like
your 50
30
bucks.
minutes. We were probably only there for like 30 minutes, and then her like best friend didn't want to be there anymore, and she was like, "We're gonna bail and go back to Soda Vine," and I was like, "Sweet, like I'm in." So the four of us left, like her friend and her date, and then me and the girl all left, and we went and we hung out at Soda Vine, and like that was like the only part of that day that was enjoyable to me because like it wasn't just like shallow redundancy cancer, and that was fun, and we like hung out for a little bit, and then by this point it's like 12:30 a.m. so midnight. We're deep into the late hours. So I drop her back off. I'm on my way back to my house, and I need gas. So I stop at the Maverick, and I'm putting gas in my car. And there's nobody in. So I grew up in a very small town. 4,000 regular people live there, and then in the summer in the winter there are like 20,000 college students. But it is like dead. Like you hit 11 p.m. and like nobody's on the roads. It's just a ghost town. Everybody's asleep, right? So it's like almost 1 o'clock at this point. I'm getting gas. I'm at the gas station, and there's nobody at all. And I'm like standing outside in the cold, waiting for my car to fuel up. And this red little car rolls up, and it parks on the other side of the pump from me, right? So there's like 20 pumps, and he like chose to be on the pump next to me instead of, it's like the urinal situation.
Yeah.
Like, why are you
Mhm.
so close to me? Okay, so he pulls up, and he just sits in his car like the whole time, and like my gas like finishes, and I like put the thing back in, right, and I close the lid. I'm about to get in my car, and I spin around, and there is this creature. That was mean. I'm sorry. Okay, so
What?
this
Creature?
okay, so it's an adult man, but he clearly has some deformities. So he has two crutches. He's probably about 3 feet tall. I'm not kidding. And like his arm was like very short, the right arm, and then like the left one didn't have like fingers or anything. And he's on crutches, and I jumped, like I like stepped back a few feet, like I was so terrified because I'd never seen anything like this before, and it scared me. And he was like, "Can you help me put gas in my car?" And I was like, "Sure." So he hands me his credit card, and I go around to the other side of the pump, and I, undo his thing, and I swipe his card, and I put the gas in, and then he's like asking me questions. He's like, "Are you going to school here?" And I was like, "I'm a minor. I go to the high school. I'm not a college student." And he was like, "Oh." And then he didn't want to say any more words to me. And then I
Oh,
I gassed up his car, and I gave him his card back, and closed the cap on the fuel thing, and got back in my car and drove away. And that's the story. It was
That's the
That
story.
terrifying.
was
Absolutely
wow.
terrifying.
I feel baited.
How was that a bait?
You did not.
That was
was
an
not
ambush.
an ambush.
Terrifying. I was like 15 or 16. I was like as dumb as Gun. Like everything was like very shocking.
Are
And
you like get on a couch with a person gun, or like
What?
get on a couch with a person gun. What does that mean?
how
don't
like
know.
how dumb were you?
It was bad. It was
Um,
pretty bad. I wasn't a real human being yet, so
So like that then.
How
sure.
dumb was I?
How dumb was
Gun
I? It's
on the couch.
This entire conversation has just completely gone over this guy's head. So anyway, that's my story of being ambushed by a little person. He was clearly just like he had some medical conditions, and he was just disabled, and he like couldn't get gas himself clearly, and he asked me for help, and it's because he snuck up on me, like literally, like I was looking the other way, Then I spun back around and boom, he was there, and it terrified me because I'd
He
never
needs a
seen
bell.
anyone like that before. So that's my story about being ambushed by a little person. You guys are gonna love this one. This is the only story I think that isn't. None of those were baits. You guys were just expecting more out of it because TikTok has burned your minds. But this story is pretty epic. I won't lie. So we'll have to tell
Okay,
that
half
one.
of a cat.
We'll have to tell that one at some point. But unfortunately, some of us have to go to work now, don't we, little Ricky?
I scream, you scream, we all scream.
It's-
for
Ice cream slinging calls.
It's time to sling some cream, right, Ricky? Dude, I can't
I
tell
don't-
if
I don't
you.
like
I
that
can't tell if you're an ice cream
pronunciation of my
scooper or
job.
a porn star. I'm a little confused. It could be one of the two.
From the amount of ones I make, it's arguable.
He's
the amount
both.
of
What do you
ones
mean?
I make.
It looks pretty bad. For like a month, I didn't spend like any ones of my tips because like I didn't have anything to spend it on, and I just had like the biggest wad of just ones ever. And I actually, one of my friends told, I didn't realize it, told one of my friends, told me like, you look like a stripper. And yep.
You
That's
look
my
like a
story.
stripper.
No, well,
That's probably the
that-
wrong use of wordage, but that's funny. Yeah. I think you look
Yep.
like a stripper too. Oh, just kidding. Don't doctor disrespect me. So
uh-oh.
anyway,
Exposed.
well,
Breaking news.
that's going to be it for us for this week. It's a good episode, I think.
Good night.
And a good night from Whittle Ricky before he has to go to work. Any last words, Gun Gun? I'm not gonna execute you, I swear.
Keep getting that bread. Live to fight another day.
Keep getting that
Hurrah.
bread. Live to fight another day from our Trump supporter
this guy's
/
good.
pedophile. Yeah, nice.
No,
Those
no,
are
no.
some good lines from that guy.
Wow.
All right. We'll see you guys on the next one.
No.